Only at the Indianapolis
Zoo.
Hi everybody, I'm Jill and I am a senior carnivore keeper here at the Indianapolis Zoo, and today I'm going to introduce you to our two Alaskan brown bears, Kiak and Mi-kal. Kiak is our 12-year-old female. She's the one here in front. She is, even though she's 2 years older than Mi-kal, she is smaller, which is pretty typical for bear species. The male tends to be bigger than the female. A good way to tell her apart is she's got very rounded features in her face. She's got kind of a heart-shaped face, rounded ears, and the majority of the year she's got really dark circles that surround her eyes. Mi-kal in the back is our 10-year-old male. And like I said, he tends to be bigger. He's usually about 300 to 400 pounds larger than she is throughout the year. He is a little bit lighter than her right now, and he's got more elongated features in his face. His nose is a little bit longer, and he's got a pretty famous nose twitch if you walk by whenever you're visiting. A lot of times, even when he's sleeping or relaxing, his nose and his lips are twitching a lot. So this is a really great time of year to come visit the bears. They're waking up from their little hibernation that they go through in the winter. We don't fully hibernate our bears, but we do listen to their natural instincts of their appetite decreasing, their activity level going down. So we just kind of cater our routine around that and let them sleep as much as possible. They might wrestle and play for about 15 minutes and then they're gonna nap for about 4 hours in the winter. But this time of year, they're waking up. Bears in the wild are gonna be coming out and exploring outside of their dens to see if it's okay to get out of their hibernation mode. And these guys are doing the same thing. Their appetite's picking up, their activity level's picking up. When you come to visit, you're gonna see them wrestling on exhibit. They're gonna be swimming and wrestling in their pool, which is a really great way for them to cool down. This time of year, when it hits about 60 degrees, they're hot. They're still carrying around a little bit of that winter weight and their winter fur. So they're pretty light in coloration right now. When they shed all that fur out, they're gonna be really dark and sleek, and they're gonna be a couple 100 pounds lighter than they are also. Sometimes when people come visit in the summer, they'll ask us, where are the bears that we saw during Christmas at the zoo? They're the same ones. They just go through really drastic changes based on the time of year. Personality-wise, Kiak, our female, is sassy and a little bit ornery at times, which makes her a lot of fun to work with when training. She really likes to test her keepers and make sure that they're on their toes during training sessions. She is sassy with her buddy Mccall as well. One of her favorite games to play is when he is really interacting with his keepers or he's just relaxing outside and not paying attention. She likes to sneak up behind him and goose him and then run away. So she is always looking for cameras, always making sure people are watching how cute she is. She'll hold things in between her front and her back paw and strike a pose, but she's always side-eyeing everybody, making sure that you're watching how cute she is. Now Mi-kal, our male, is lovable and goofy and playful. His name in Inuit actually means playful, and he really lives up to his name. Even when Kiak spooks him a little bit and gooses him from behind, he usually just rolls over and starts a wrestle match with her. He's always really interactive during his training sessions. As long as you have food, he's there to stick around. So one of the most common questions we get asked is, will they ever breed? And the answer is no. And that reason is their numbers in the wild are doing fairly well. These guys were both orphan cubs when they came to us. They were under a year old, and they were brought here to live out the rest of their life educating people about how to properly and safely interact with bears when they go camping out in the wild, and how to avoid those interactions and keep themselves and the bears safe. They are best friends. They're always very excited to go together in the mornings. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about our Alaskan brown bears today. We can't wait to see you all back at the zoo soon. Thanks. Have a great day.